You know, it's wild. You literally do everything here. You like get my coffee in the morning, eat some food, buy some baseball tickets, pay all my bills. Literally do everything at 7-Eleven. Over at Muji. Let's get this coffee. Well, this is a very good black coffee. It's like so like dark chocolate. That I really like. Speaking of coffee, I'm so excited for when this Tully's opens here at my station because oh my god, do I love their espresso shake. That's like my favorite dessert right now. Alright, just some shopping. Daiso, then Muji, then Seria. Just remembered there was something I specifically needed from Daiso of all places, and we gotta go back in there. That's fine though. Happy Sunday. Okay, that Daiso didn't have what I was looking for. I'm looking for a desoldering wick. Now, across the street with my supermarket, there's the electronics store and an auto parts store that has like other tools too. So I'll check those two stores out. Let's see what. Hey, off topic, but they have like a specific paint for Gundam. That's so cool. Hey, my college roommate would have loved this shit right here. He used to paint Gundams by hand. This is cool. Yeah, if we get 1,000 subscribers, I'll buy an air fryer. How about that? This would be this thing would be pretty cool actually. Joshin here is like our U.S. equivalent. In the U.S. we have Best Buy, just like the same thing. It's the Japanese version. Not so much the DIY thing. On 10 minutes again. Some eggs that are on sale if you buy more stuff. Some dashi. Wait a minute, put this one back. The bigger one's on sale to be the same price. You get 100 more milliliters. Ooh, onions are pretty pricey. So but we kind of need them. I'll get this bag of onions. Calculate it there. There's a sticker on this rice. I'm doing that. All right, it's supposed to rain in a few hours, so I'm gonna go to Nippon Bashin's Den Town and look for hobby parts, not computer parts, electronic tools. There we go. So I set myself a budget yesterday of 10,000 yen, and I spent 6,000 on a product. However, there is some things I need to buy. For example, like I need some solder. I bought some solder. I need some packing material. Bought some packing material. So those are also expenses. I'm just gonna include that in this initial budget, and we'll see where it goes today. Yeah, I don't think I'm going into this too fast. You know, I haven't even made a sale yet, but I'm going to fix one of those Xbox controllers I bought, and I ordered some parts on Amazon that's actually on its way right now to replace the joysticks, and I actually need that same part for my personal controller. So it comes with about 10 of them, so I'll have more left over. So that would be great, and then I could just grab more control. If this works and I make sales on it, I could go grab more broken controllers, fix those guys up, and then flip those. Hell, I also bought a little toolbox to organize my tools in, because all my tools are just sitting in my closet, and like all my other toolboxes were kind of just filled up with crap. Got rid of some stuff, and we're gonna take care of that too. We're doing a lot of grind today. I gotta clean, gotta do some YouTube work. We're gonna do a recording later even, and just I'm grinding today, and you know, let's do it. So I just got to the nerdy part of town, and no bullshit, I just made a sale. Like what, the Pokemon game that I already had sold, but that's good. I gotta go buy this stuff real quick, and then I gotta get back and go ship that thing out. I want to ship things as quick as possible, get a good review. That's the goal right here. Now I do have a little bit more budget to buy product to flip right now. However, this is not the area to do that. While it's covered in game stores, card shop, hobby shops here, this is a tourist accessible area, and all the prices is marked up, y'all. Like for example, this store I went to yesterday was in a residential area 15 minutes away from a random station where like nobody traveling would ever be in that area. This is an area where it's full of travelers and tourists, and so they could just put prices up and people will buy shit because this is their opportunity to buy Japanese goods is here. For me personally, there's no profit to be had in these places, or even when I'm buying personal items, I wouldn't come here because I know there's better places to find stuff. When I buy my Pokemon games for me, I go way. I leave I leave the prefixture, y'all. I go to Yoga for that. Now, what is useful to me in this area for this particular task is if I come to these side streets, there's some tool shops I can get to, and they might have what I'm looking for. Here we go. I was looking for this specific shop right here, Sengoku Den something. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, Sengoku, like the fleet admiral. I found exactly what I'm looking for a good price. Soldering wig. Also got some more nerdy stuff that y'all might know about, but that's what we need. And that store was dope, man. They had like every niche, like electronic part you could think of. Like that was really cool. I'm definitely gonna go back there at some point. Okay, but now I've hit my 10,000 yen budget I've set pretty much. So no more goods to buy here, but I kind of want to just take a look around, see if there's any junk things we can take a look. Oh, I'm also not even done yet for today, but we just hit the 10,000 step mark. So if you didn't think this was a fitness video at all, it still is. And this store here has a junk section. They got good prices on like junk PlayStation controllers, even PS5 controllers. Yeah, I'll practice on the broken one I have at home first though. All right, now it's time to get home. I still got a lot to do today. A lot of stuff to do at now. And also a perfect time to start getting back home because the rain's starting to come down. No. Hey, you guys remember how the start of this video was me saying, oh yeah, you do everything at 7-Eleven? Well, that includes shipping your Mercari packages. So when somebody buys something from you on the app, you then generate a QR code, and you come into the 7-Eleven and have the cashier scan that QR code, and then they'll print out the label for you. Really, really simple. All right, cool, and they don't even make you pay for the shipping right there. They'll just deduct it from the profit you make. So I sold that game for 3,700 yen. Mercari takes 10% of that, so they took 400. And then they're gonna deduct 210 for the shipping, so I'll make a profit of like 3,190, I think, something like that. Yeah, not bad. Now that sale had nothing to do with what I've been working on the past couple of days, but it was good just for me to go do that and then figure out how else works. So then now, okay, that's one less stress. Now I know how that works. I just walk in there with the QR code and then send it off, and it's good to go. I don't have to worry about like writing down addresses, anything like that. That's fantastic. I was actually going to start doing my meal prep video, but I need my rice cooker dishes to dry. I had to give them a deep clean. So we're going to start soldering stuff. Oh my God, I can smell the iron heating up. This is very nostalgic for me. I used to do this a long time ago, and like the smell of the soldering iron heating up is very familiar to me. That's so funny. So this stuff is not something you really want to breathe in. I got it into this thing, and it's going to put it into this dispensing pen. Make this a lot more clean operation. Okay, I successfully desoldered and then soldered a new component. I took this joystick off and then put a new one on. I gotta tell you, that was one of the more difficult things I've ever done. That was not easy. A little sloppy, but first time I've ever desoldered and soldered on new components to a motherboard. So, cool on me. This was a nightmare. I thought I was able to get it working. Turns out the other joystick was having a problem too, so I switched that one out, and then it was just like, it all went to shit. So, I might just sell that one off as parts, take it as a loss, or just keep the parts. I made a mac and cheese with egg sauce. Just to cheer me up. Okay, so that really didn't amount to nothing. I kind of just ruined that controller I bought, so yeah, we're kind of just chalking that one up as an L. I did learn a few things though, so I think next time I try that, because I'm gonna try again, I'll be a little better at it. Haven't made any sales on those other items I posted, so first weekend of me trying to do a little side hustle, we are in big negative right now, so that's okay though. I just wanted to get started on something like this, and like I didn't sell something, so we kind of made some of it back. But I can keep in my head if I'm excited about this, even though we haven't accomplished anything yet. It will happen. Just like my 400-pound deadlift, it happened eventually. Like I'm gonna get there. Everything's gonna things will good things will come of this. And if I could spin a positive for today, I'm hit almost 20,000 steps today, so at least this was some sort of a fitness day. And speaking of which, we're gonna get back at that tomorrow with another big ass upper body day. So that's gonna do it all for tonight. The short video today was just kind of really random. I just wanted to start this new venture with this free time I had this weekend, and it started all right. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.